Kamusta? Pare? Kaibigan? Oh my god, that's so weird! Kamusta? Ako si Ivy. Itong video is to show you guys yung kakain ko sa week ko. Oh my gosh, this is so bad! Hi everyone, it's Ivy here today, and today I have a brand new video for you all. In case you haven't noticed the title of this video, I'm gonna be doing a what I eat in a week, but Filipino edition, which is why I tried to speak Filipino at the beginning, but I don't suck, I'm not bad. It just takes me forever to come up with sentences in my head, and then even then, it's still very Taglish. This week, we are gonna be making Filipino foods. I am full Filipino, in case you didn't know. A lot of people actually ask me in the comments, like, are you Filipino? Like, what are you? I am full Filipino. I don't really look it. Even when I had black hair, I didn't really look it, but even with blonde hair now, I don't know what I look like. Saying that though, I'm gonna be cooking for me and my husband this week. I'm gonna be cooking the following dishes. We're gonna make a chicken pancit, we're gonna make Filipino sweet spaghetti. I'm gonna have longanisa as backup just in case we like run out of food. I will take you guys along with that.
I said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast.
Okay, so I went to the Filipino store this morning just to be able to pick up some few things that you can't really get at a regular store. I have pre-cut all the ingredients for the pancit. I won't be showing you guys how I cook everything. I will link videos down below that taught me how to cook these things. I think when it comes to cooking, whether it be for the pancit or for the spaghetti, I don't think measurements really matter that much. I think it really depends on how much of each item that you want to eat. If you like more sausages in your spaghetti, put a lot of sausages in your spaghetti. If you like more cabbage in your pancit, then put a lot of cabbages in your pancit. I think it's just as simple as that when it comes to measurements of food, and also really depends on how much you are feeding for. I am feeding for just 2 people, both me and Ani, but let me tell you, that boy eats like for a family of 3. All this food looks like I'm cooking so much will literally be gone by like Wednesday or Thursday or something like that. For lunchtime, I actually had leftover pizza, and I know you're probably wondering, what the heck, Ivy, you literally just cook so much food. Well, because I live out at home and I don't want to waste any food, and this had to be thrown out soon if I didn't eat it, so I'm just eating that. For dinner, I ended up having the spaghetti and this really nice Turkish bread that I had, and we've been having a Toy Story marathon lately, so we were up to Toy Story 4 and we finished it. It was so cute, so wholesome. I know this isn't the most Filipino breakfast, and my breakfast majority of the time is actually just cereal and soy milk, but I went to the Filipino store hoping to get like pandesal or Spanish bread because that's my absolute go-to favorite, like I guess Filipino breakfast, but they didn't have any, and I was really hoping to show you guys, but yeah, they didn't have any, and that sucks. So Wednesday is my day off. Basically, I just filmed something this day and had a really big deep clean day, which was so nice. It always feels so good to clean your house. Does anybody else feel the same way? I just had the leftover pancit for lunch, which was so good. I generally don't mind having leftovers over and over again, so I'll kind of just try to mix and match my meals. For a snack afterwards, we had this thing called piatos. If you haven't tried this, go to your nearest Filipino store and try the cheese flavor. It is so flippin' delicious. It was like my favorite childhood snack. It was so good. If you're Filipino, what is your favorite Filipino snack? Mine is definitely piatos, always has been, always will be. Thank you and amen. My day off is over, so we are back to work this week. I was having such a busy week this week, full of meetings and everything, and I really just need to put a bit more effort into how I look this week. Usually my work's very casual, but I really just wanted to be able to dress up, look a bit nicer and more presentable, to look more professional. I was actually on my second day period, and was just having one of those weeks where I was so busy and I didn't get to eat that much all day or get to hydrate myself all day, and I just came home so hungry. And because I was on my period, I was having such a huge craving for something sweet, so I ate basically 3/4 of this bag of lollies. They were really good, and here are my reviews on the lollies. Sour watermelon, again a classic, an 8 out of 10. And this sour Coke bottle, haven't had this in a while, but I was surprisingly shocked at how much I really liked it. It was so delicious.
If I could take you up in paradise, I suppose.
A little bit of a water break because all that sweetness needs to be chugged down. Had another Coke bottle. It's just a gummy. It wasn't sour. And then I had a peach cloud. This was actually disgusting. It really didn't taste good at all. And I was very, very shocked. I was still very hungry for dinner, so about half an hour later, I went and had a bowl of spaghetti.
5人が軽い怪我、1人が腕を切られるなどの重傷を負いました。当局の発表ではドライブ同士の縄張り争いと見ており、病院に入院している被害者に事情を聞いているところです。
Happiest of Fridays. Today I have work again because where else would I be? And usually I don't get takeaway when I'm at work, but Ani and I literally both finished all the food that we cooked earlier this week, and so I just went out and got a Subway. I wanted a pizza sub, but that wasn't enough to fill me, so I wanted to try this Chipotle quesadilla. Oh my, she's a little spicy. Tastes good though. Later on that evening, I went to this all-you-can-eat restaurant called Ariella with Ani's family, and it was really, really nice. It was kind of like a belated birthday celebration. Very sorry, but the meals for the rest of the week are just not Filipino anymore. I really tried the first half of the week. You know, I ran out of food. Are we surprised? We went out to breakfast at this place called Little Dreamers Cafe, and usually whenever me and Ani go out to breakfast, we always like to get the big breakfast and share it. We usually like to get a drink. It's always usually like a cold juice, but because it was getting a little bit cold, I just wanted to get something warm, and I got a chai latte, which was so flipping good. I went and got ready to film something else, and I was watching Gilmore Girls in the background. And after filming, I went to make some brownies out of a packet because I was going to bring it to go see my family that afternoon. Let me know if you're a Filipino or if you've tried Filipino foods, what your favorite Filipino meals are. I would really, really love to know. I think I would 100% have to say my favorite is tinola. It was already 3 p.m. by this time, and I wasn't very hungry after breakfast, but I forced myself to eat this cheese and tomato toasty just so I didn't skip a meal. And then later on for dinner, I went to my parents' house and we had Korean barbecue and hot pot. It was so good. Get my siblings and my husband joining in, being really, really chaotic, just doing beauty guru things, jumping around in the background. This dinner was really, really good though. And then afterwards we had brownies and ice cream for dessert, and we watched 3 episodes of Alice in Borderland. If you haven't seen, be warned, it's quite graphic and violent, but I really, really did enjoy the first 3 episodes, and kind of like a little bit of a spoiler alert, it was incredibly devastating, heartbreaking. And then on Sunday, I went to Sushi Ito for lunch with a friend, and I caught up with a friend, which was really, really nice. And then we went to another cafe to kind of like just sit there. We were supposed to get a dessert, but we were too full, and I just ended up getting matcha latte so we could like sit in the cafe. For dinner, Ani and I went to Betty's Burgers in the end in New Farm, which was so good. Amazing. 10 out of 10. Like this video if you liked it, and subscribe to me. I post a new video every single Thursday. Follow me on my Instagram. See you next week. Bye!